And today, the topic is very controversial and it's a debatable topic. For that, we have the discussion and the panelists here. On my right, I have Suranjan, Aditi, Shreyashi, Deepak, and Rajiv. On my right, we have Sumit, Shalini, Sneha, Aditya, and Rocky. And the topic is, will alcohol, gutka, and pan masala ever be truly banned in our state? So why to delay? Over to the panelist, Mr. Suranjan.
So I believe that it will entirely be banned in future, and I have some alternative options. But before saying the options, I'd like to give you, or I'd like to produce some figures. So here I would like to say that previously the tax was 28%, and right now from yesterday, I'm talking about 1st February 2026, it is I can say 40%, 20% SGST and 20% central GST. So we all know that from yesterday the price of gutka pan masala, it will also rise. So before saying before providing the alternative options, I'd like to pass that mic.
Okay, so I'm totally disagree with your point, because we don't have any another sector to boosting our economy, of our state economy, because none of our entrepreneur and businessmen want to take action and take a risk to build the industry and opening any organization in our state, because every year we face lots of flooding because of Kosi and Gandak belt. So I would say that our government, our states are totally dependent on to selling alcohol, gutka and pan masala, because it's boost our state economy. Also, it's provide a lot of employment to individuals of Bihar. So I would always say that I strongly believe that government should never take action to take even a temporarily ban on the alcohol or gutka pan masala. And I would say that we are dependent on that. It will very necessary for us to never take action to ban on this kind of things.
This is very important and thought-provoking question, because this substance affect not only the individual but also their families, communities, and the future of the society. This is some strong reason why complete ban is necessary. First, it would protect public health by reducing disease caused by the addiction. Second, it would protect young peoples who are often the most vulnerable of these harmful addiction. Third is it would protect the family's life. As you see, some families, due to the addiction of alcohol, financial loss, and domestic violence. So finally, a complete ban to help to create a safer, healthier, and a protective society. Thank you.
So as my opponent said that GST has increased and prices of tobacco may increase in future, but people of Bihar are addicted to consume tobacco, so I don't think it is possible to ban it completely.
In my favor, in favor of ban, in favor of banning this substances, the government should be banned in a correct way, because alcohol, gutka, tobacco, pan masala are major causes serious of health problems. So gutka and pan masala often certain tobacco and harmful chemical substances so alcohol consumptions can cause liver diseases, addictions, and accidents and domestic violence. For example, many government hospitals report a large number of cancer patients cancer patients.
As my opponent said that government spend 25% GDP on this product, but I would like to say that yes, it is true that government spend. It is true that government gain revenue, but 80% of the revenue government expend on the awareness, public awareness, and advertisement, and that will cost our economy, and it drain our state economy. So I don't think government will truly ban alcohol, tobacco.
You know, it is easy to say we can ban gutka, pan masala, or alcohol completely in our state because, you know, gutka, pan masala, and alcohol are just they are deeply intertwined in our public health, society, and also economy. But many government have already tried to ban these products, but the result is not ideal. It can happen, and I don't think it will come in near future. They can ban legally, but they can't ban it permanently because there are many aspects of that.
There is a lack of truly ban. The word truly will be missing when Aditya says that the truly word won't be justified to the discussion. Over to now, Rocky.
Now Aditi said alcohol leads to harsh circumstances to the society, to the people. But I also believe in it. But the people does not care about other aspects. Have you imagined in this largest democratic and largest populated country, only 2 to 5 to 7% people consume alcohols, gutka, and pan masala. But the whole population consume edible products like agriculture product. You know, the where for cultivating agriculture, another toxics and toxic combination fertilizer use. But where people does not raise their voice against the fertilizer, against the edible products that is freely open, that is freely sell to the people like kurkure, their combination of toxic material. But people does not care about such thing. But only such thing, alcohol, gutka, and pan masala, they point out because it also create a harsh condition. But and other aspect, if I say the pollution is one of the major problem for our country.
Over to Deepak.
Alcohol, gutka, and pan masala are very harmful. Alcohol, gutka, and pan masala are very harmful to our health. It can cause various diseases like mouth cancer, throat cancer, and the alcohol damages liver and brain, and man can reduce the manpower.
Aditya, please don't do knuckles. Over to Suranjan.
Okay, I would like to say that I would like to differ you because what the opponent always talk about it will never be possible, but I feel that it will be possible. And also one thing that we are creating without creating any other options. Like we know that alcohol is banned, but it is in paper. But reality, we know that everyone knows that fact. So I feel that if we create the alternatives and then we will ban, then it will be fruitful. So in that case, that is why I have some options, some alternative ways before banning, because without planning you cannot ban. So before banning we have to create a plan and then execute that plan and then we can ban.
What are your alternatives?
So if you can speak about
Yes.
something, then I can.
You know, I am quietly agree with you, but there are many aspects of banning these products. First of all, we have to look our state revenue and the employment these products has given to the people, and the main thing is law enforcement. Making the law is as important as the enforcing the law. So I think it is very hard to ban this product. First of all, we need to build ethical structure and have a structure before banning these products. So you can tell the alternatives.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say that create some clinic, because before that, I can say without creating clinics where doctors will there and they will treat the patients, the addicted people, because we know that I can say withdrawal symptoms, that is quite fatal. After withdrawing, after leaving that product, we have withdrawal symptoms. So to control that symptoms, I feel that if government will establish clinic and psychiatrists or psychologists or I can say counselors are there and they will counseling you and also treat you. That will the first step. Then I can say that we have full of agriculture. Like I'm talking about paddy, I'm talking about mango, I'm talking about lychee, and so many others we have. Even fox nuts we have. So only traditionally growing or I can say growing such product is not very fruitful. So because of that, I feel that ready to use product, like we know about popcorn, caramel popcorn is there. So we can make caramel fox nut. We can also create some fox nut with peri peri sauce. So that is also that will also be fruitful and also be very easy to eat. So in that case, I can say we have mango. In Bihar, it is very famous Jardalu Aam.
You're deviating from the topic. The topic is only alcohol, gutka, and pan masala. Talking about mangoes and paddy with one conclusion. Let's have now opinion of Rocky again.
Related to Suranj's, okay.
No, it's your idea, not related to only answering Suranjan.
Okay, my idea.
Let me clear. If you're not ready, let me speak now. See what happens that many people are talking about government's policy, plan, implementation, and all. First is that liberty. Where is liberty? Where is people's choice? Some people want to eat non-veg. Some people want to eat vegetarian. Some people want to drink. Some people don't. But why? There is a complete, you can say, monarchy kind of thing that you cannot drink in my reign. The whole world is drinking. If I don't like drinking, can I impose this law that you cannot drink in this area? It's not justified. It is not. It stops the freedom of people. It violates the basic right of people. Because throughout the world, people have right to drink. Why Indians and especially in Bihar people don't have? How foreigners will come to Bihar if they want drink? They don't travel in Bihar. Why? Bihar, Gujarat are the two states which are suffering from a blanket ban on alcohol. And some part of Maharashtra is also there. The other states, they are enjoying tourism. So tourists do not want to come to Bihar. Why? Because there is a ban. If somebody wants to travel for 20 days or 28 days in Bihar, how he will survive if he is addicted to it? Now, the question is the government's and its pseudo policy. Government is making one hand hospitals for treatment of people suffering from alcohol and addiction and gutkas and pan masalas and cancer hospitals giving funds. And do you know the budget of the health budget of state? It is more than 2,000 crore. And moreover, 200 crore is invested in the advertisement and campaigns that don't fall into addictions and all. And on other hand, the government stops liquors, bans, but manufacturers are still manufacturing. And police are unable to catch. If manufacturers are manufacturing, sellers are caught, consumers are caught in the jail, how manufacturers are manufacturing? And why policemen are unable to catch the complete, these are the important questions you need to answer, guys. I want the answers from your end. Now who will answer it? Come on, question. Aditya.
Sir, as you said that what will tourists do when they come to Bihar for traveling, and they need to drink some wines or alcohols. So the government has made a law that if someone wants to come to Bihar for travel, they can have a permit of they can have alcohol permit. It is easy to gain. It is easy to gain the permit from the government. Then they come to Bihar and they can buy the liquor from the legal shop, not illegally. And the second thing is, as I said, banning these products is banning these products is not as easy as we think.
Please don't stop.
Okay, sir. So, first of all, the state revenue, thousands of crore, the state raised the thousands of crore in alcohol and pan gutka revenue. And these funds are used in welfare schemes. And if the government bans it completely, then we lose a major chunk of our revenue, and it will impact the state financial crisis, and they will demand they will demand this money to the central government, and it will lead to a economic crisis throughout the country. So what's your opinion?
Sir, as you said that it's snatch the liberty of the people, and due to ban on the alcohol, tourists are not came in Bihar. So I don't think tourists will not come in Bihar due to the banning on alcohol, because there is a alternatives there, like non-alcoholic beverage is there. So the main reason behind that tourists not came in our state because of the civic sense. Our state, our people having zero civic sense, they are spitting gutka on the road, on the archaeological site. So it's create a bad image of the state. If we want to that tourists will more come in our state, we have to clean our state, that it improve our tourism in our state. So due to alcohol addiction, I don't think that tourists will, most of the tourists are not addicted. There's not any data.
As Bihar shares a border to the states where alcohol and tobacco is not banned, so people of Bihar are transporting it from their states, and it's nearly impossible to be policing everywhere, and there are ways they transport it from ships. And
there are some important challenges that make a complete ban be difficult. Like, first, one of the major challenges is black marketing. When legal sellers stop their selling, here illegal sellers are often take over the position and making it harder to control the distribution. And second is the government, the loss of government revenue, as alcohol and tobacco taxes increase the significant income. So additionally, the law enforcement faces many difficulties and problems due to the including corruption, lack of resources, and many multiple problems like controlling the many areas, which is very difficult.
Okay, so since Sneha has stated that about the civic sense, and people are spitting everywhere, you can say that gutka, and fainting everywhere because of they became alcoholic. But she forget to mention about we don't have even common sense. We are throwing garbage everywhere. She never mentioned about that. She forget to mention about we are throwing garbage everywhere on the roadside. Everywhere garbage is scattered, but we don't care about that. We even don't care about our traffic rules, our road infrastructure, our management of our state. Like earlier, our government take action to do you can say a temporary ban on alcohol and gutka pan masala, and we already lost 10,000 of crores in our, you can say, the state revenue. So do you guys ever care about that? From where we will get revenue, from where we will get, you can say, the economy for our state, for building our state, for you can say that making our infrastructure better.
As per my views, the banning alcohol, I think consuming alcohol, gutka and pan masala is not bad thing. And after consuming this and performing bad practices, performing bad events with society, with peoples, is bad. And if I discuss about the past 10 years, in Bihar, alcohol, gutka was not banned. Because the such cases, the spitting on roads sides and performing wrong activities on the roadside was not case was not that much popular. But after 5 years nowadays, we can see the result. The people performing wrong activities after consuming alcohol, gutka and pan masala. So that's why the government that's why the government emphasizing to ban alcohol, gutka and pan masala. So I say.
Our state have already taken a step to stop or ban some of these products. Law exists to stop their sales, production and consumption. However, in practice, we still see sales, illegal sales happening in the market, street and a small shop. This is the solution I recommended at these 3 steps. First is, in our society, when someone addicted this product and join this center, our society making fun, making some time of comment, that individual very depressed. Firstly, we are educated those peoples. This is not a problem. This is some small minor addiction. So.
Okay, I believe that my worthy opponent talked about negative points. What about the positive aspects? So in that case, I feel that I already talked about the options. So without options, we cannot generate revenue. Yes, that is why I said that mango and such things. But here I would like to say that we can also, government also provide 10 lakh for starting up your business. Okay, so government also emphasize small scale industries, and through this we can also generate revenue. So that is why I said that without creating alternatives we cannot ban completely. So these are the ways, these are the options.
Like as you said that there is an alternative like caramel popcorn. So there in our state, more people who addicted to it are poor people. They are not afford caramel popcorn. They are not able to afford, or if illegal activity happen in our state, so they buy alcohol to pay high price. That's affect their financial stability, that drain their money from weaker section. So I don't think that if government ban, so they also it's also affect on the employment, because there are so many poor people who cultivated tobacco that create their economy, that create the financial stability. If government ban this, so I don't think and they also lose their vote bank. Government also lose their vote bank because majority of the people are poor and they vote the government. If government ban this, so they lose their vote bank. Or sometimes government also involved in this indirectly. They invest their money in pan masala, in gutka. That's a small shopkeeper having this product and they sell it legally.
Question is alcohol really a problem? Answer it.
It's affect the public, but it's also affect our revenue. If
alcohol is a problem, why this is not a problem to the whole world?
Alcohol is not a problem.
Alcohol is not a problem. Problem is the awareness, public awareness. People are not aware. They are addicted because of the nicotine available on because of the chemical that found that is nicotine. And nicotine is responsible for addiction. And people, some poor workers use this because they wanted to remove their appetite. Nicotine is responsible for the food appetizing to them. So that's why people using this to for working an hour, to increase working an hour in a day.
Even if some pan masalas which contains nicotine are banned, there is different packs of nicotine made, and people buy it with pan masala and consume it.
Means people, they do jugaad, that how they have to manage. Over to Suranjan.
Yes. So here I would like to say that from 2013 in Odisha, gutka pan masala is completely banned, and they're successful banning. So if Odisha, or if Gujarat, they are successful, why not we? Why not our state? We can also, I can say, ban such things. And we can also find some alternative options, because we are not talking about alternative options. Without talking about alternative options, only ban is not fruitful, not be possible. So we have to find alternative options, and government will take the strict action against everyone who are consuming it, who are selling it, because you are talking about corruption. We know that corruption is everywhere. Okay, in spite of that, we are living in that corruption. If you promoting corruption, that is your responsibility. So I feel that we can focusing on the negative point, but we have to focusing on the positive point.
So, yeah, as you said, we need an alternative options. But what about the people who are employed by these products? There are many farmers who depends on this products farming, and many are employed in this sector, like many businessmen and workers and shops and small scale shops are heavily dependent on these gutka pan masalas things. If they ban it completely, they have to do it in a better way, that they can earn a living, and also they could not affect by this ban. And
Anybody else now? We are about to end.
I would like to one sentence. Banning gutka is not a solution. So I know I also believe in the alternative option. But if I discuss about the outcomes, everything has bad outcomes. So we can find the positive outcomes of any particular things. If you drive car, firstly they will give you the bad outcomes. So gutka is really, I'm not talking about it is good, it is also bad, but consume it limited way and trace it with your mindset.
Suranjan, if you have something new to speak, and add it and conclude it. Anybody else want to conclude now?
First two. Okay. So I would say that alcohol is not abnormal. Like abnormal is our food nowadays, because our food consumes lots of chemicals, harmful chemicals than the alcohol does. So I would say that alcohol is not abnormal, and it's our choices to drink or not drink. So I would say that majority of people die because of they are consuming fast food and junk food, rather than you can say that alcohol or gutka pan masala, and we are generating loss of economy on that. So definitely I would believe that no, government should never take action to even do a permanently ban on these kind of things.
No, you are partially correct, because everyone knows the fact that alcohol, gutka, pan masala, these are not good for your health. Even doctors are also prescribed you or suggest you not to consume, but still we are consuming. Why? Because we have addicted. So before I can say only one day is not possible, not enough for leaving addiction. So we need some time. And in that time, we can generate other options and we can create our revenue, or we can generate our revenue.
So, in my opinion, I've said that we will never have any another alternative, you know, like because of every year we faces flooding, so because of Kosi and Gandak belt, so none of any you can say the organization founder or none of any CEO entrepreneur will able to take risk to build their industry in our you can say